So I have a friend with a bad back. He had a surgery on it a couple of years ago, and by the way he uses himself, I can tell he's going to have nothing but trouble with his back in the future. Despite this, he has no interest in looking at his habits of use that are causing his problems. Well, what do I mean by habits of use? So, how do you use your car, for instance? Are you always on the accelerator and brake? Are you like push, stop, start? Very aggressive driver, that's going to wear on your car. So too, if you use yourself badly, that's going to wear on you. So what's an example of bad use? Like tipping your head back, compressing your shoulders, tipping your head back, letting your head kind of fall into your torso like this. Instead, if you think about a free neck, think about the head releasing forward and up, think about your back widening to lengthen. And you let go of these habits of compression, you'll operate a lot more effectively. So I'm thinking about my friend. He's in his 20s and he walks around with a chronically compressed neck and spine, everything just shoved together on shoulders. Now there's nothing he can do to overcome this. He can only learn to undo his habits that are causing his back problems. This guy is big into exercise, but every time he exercises, he only ingrains his bad habits deeper and deeper. Other friends of mine find they can't sit comfortably for longer than an hour or so. Some of them are open to looking at things they're doing to make their spines and thighs so tight. And others of them just want to be fixed. They want to go to the chiropractor or the masseuse or the acupuncturist, have their problems disappear without any effort on their part. The problem with that is these problems inevitably return. If the problems are caused by bad use, their continued bad use of themselves will only cause these problems to return again and again, and in all likelihood get worse as they age. Now I notice that most people tip their heads back, compress their necks and their shoulders, shorten their backs, and gasp for air when they speak. In all likelihood, every time they take a breath, they do this small amount of unnecessary compression to their necks and to their spines. Such people have nothing but trouble as they age. They're living in a straitjacket of their own habits, and every day the straitjacket gets a little bit tighter. So I know of nothing like Alexander Technique. Like all the other transformational systems of which I am aware, Alexander Technique is about undoing rather than doing. You don't layer a level of exercises on top of your bad habits. You learn instead to become aware of the things that you are doing that are hurting you, to gradually let them go, to let your bad habits thin and attenuate. Replace them instead with a poised and graceful use of yourself. Many people do not like Alexander Technique because it makes them work, primarily cognitively. From the first lesson, you're going to have to pay attention to the signals that you're sending to your brain and to your body, and to start reprogramming them if you want to feel better. So Alexander Technique is all about mind-body unity and psychophysical re-education. It's hard work. I have a friend who does work that beats up his body. Every morning he wakes up with all these significant aches and pains, and he's a wreck, and he's only about 30 years of age. Now many of these aches and pains are completely unnecessary. They are a result of him using himself poorly. Does he have any interest in looking at these habits that are hurting him? No. He just wants to be fixed, just wants to go to the chiropractor every week, get adjusted, loves his masseuse, loves his acupuncturist, has no interest in taking responsibility for his own pain. I have another friend whose posture is so bad that people just recoil from him. He has such a disturbed head-neck-back relationship that he cannot reach with ease into his refrigerator, can't pick things off the shelf at the supermarket without assistance. Tipping way back from his pelvis, his head, his neck compressed, head jutting forward. He's a wreck, and the way he relates to people is atrocious. How are you going to be at ease with yourself and at ease with other people when you're doing violence to your body with every waking moment? I've talked to him about Alexander Technique, but he has no interest. He's too invested in his own misery, his own victimhood. Doesn't want to take responsibility for his choices. He has no interest in looking at the things he does with his habits, keeping him socially isolated, that make people recoil from interaction with him. By contrast, somebody who moves with grace and poise is likely to be at ease with himself. Someone at ease with himself and his body is likely to be at ease with other people. There's a great word for people like this: happy.